Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Roll For It. We're a D&D podcast, in case you don't know. You might know. You might have been here before.
If not, welcome.
Yeah, if not, welcome. So, real quick, I'm going to go around the table, say hello.
Hi, I am Wayne, and I play Saren.
Hi, I'm Megan and I play Frost.
Hi, I'm Matthew and I play Wolfgang.
Hi, I'm Sean and I play Joppa.
I'm Hillary and I play Karina.
And I'm Alex, and I play Igor.
I know that's not the usual order we go around in, guys, but we're testing some stuff out. Anyways, we're going to do a real quick recap on what our adventurers had done the last episode, and then we're going to jump right into the game. So last episode, our adventurers had traveled into the lake, to the center of the lake. It took them, basically a day, a little more.
10 hours.
10 hours into the center of the lake, 16 hours to the lake. They fought a Hydra. There was a castle in the lake. They went down to look for some crazy stuff. They found some crazy stuff. There's a dragon inside the castle. They killed all their crew members. Some other stuff happened. And I think they're going to try going back?
We didn't necessarily kill the remaining crew members as much as we tied up loose ends.
I don't know if that's better.
We
No,
let
no.
the universe sort it out, okay?
No, they're most definitely dead.
I think last we were heading back to the town.
Yeah, we were doing that.
Okay.
Because we wanted to get our payment for the...
Yes.
And check up on the shopkeep.
So, jumping right into it. If you're on your way back, everyone will roll me perception checks.
Oh boy.
Ooh, can I roll 2 for me and Snickerdoodle?
Sure.
I forgot about that.
Yes, and Wolf has a crow familiar.
What? Wait. Devotions.
23.
21.
It's going to be 14 for Snickerdoodle and 21 for me.
I got a 14.
Just a
19.
Alright. Well, everyone, you notice that there is a storm coming up on the horizon. You're going to be heading into the storm, heading back to the town of Qualla. So what is the speed in which you'd like to sail your ship? Igor, you're the only one who knows how to run a ship right now.
Yeah. And I'm
Ramming speed.
and I'm controlling water to push us faster, if I remember right.
So we're just going faster into this storm.
Ramming speed.
Is anyone else awake?
Hit the storm.
Everyone's still awake. It's
Everyone's still awake?
it's
Okay.
probably like 6 o'clock now.
Which direction is the storm
We're
coming
heading-
at us from?
It's heading. The
We're
storm is
heading
heading
right into
towards
it.
you.
So we're... Okay, so we're
You're-
just beeline...
Collision
Well,
course.
no, is it like...
Collision
is it
course
coming at
into
us
the
from
storm.
Side or, okay.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Like if we go fast enough, can we beat the storm to port?
Maybe? If you want to give me a investigation check, then you could definitely make an assumption.
Does it look like I could navigate us to the edge where we could just dock for a while?
Yeah.
You can try.
But does it look like I can? Does it look like I can potentially get close enough to be near the edge of
You're
the?
gonna give me an investigation check, I can tell you.
Thank you.
I'll investigate to see if we can beat it to port under any circumstance.
7.
You're
7.
Wow.
I'm too busy sailing the ship. I need someone in the crow's nest.
You don't know if you can beat it to port,
Wait,
We have
and
a
you don't know if
crow.
you can make it to the edge of the lake.
I was rolling for investigation too.
Alright.
Okay, so I have 15 plus 7, so...
You're not gonna beat it
Frost.
to the edge of the lake.
Plus 7.
Hoist the sails.
Investigation.
We
think
got to
just-
sit this
just-
out.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
I'm
what's
gonna
going on?
yell down and be like, raise the sails. Raise the sails.
Alright, so you're raising
Okay.
the sails.
Storms are coming.
You're lowering the anchor, and
We have an anchor.
yeah, shit. It's a big ass boat. Of course you have an anchor.
Wolfgang just was like, I thought you knew how to do this.
I do.
Of course it has an
Alright,
anchor.
Kinda.
So you drop anchor, you hoist the sails. The storm isn't on you just yet,
The tiny
Oh.
ship.
so it's gonna be a little bit.
Okay.
You probably have about 4 hours until the storm really starts to hit you.
Keep
So
going then.
where are we?
We just...
I know we just stopped. We can keep going.
If you head towards the storm, it reduces that time.
Is
you
there a
have.
safe place closer to where we're going we can shoot for in those 4 hours?
You're quite literally in the middle of the lake.
So no.
Is there anywhere safe, anywhere we can go?
No.
Okay.
We should just sit it out.
Okay, we're gonna sit it out.
Wait for morning.
Is that what you guys are gonna do?
I don't see much of another option.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So what are you guys doing in your 4 hours of waiting?
I will ritual
Play,
cast
uh,
identify on those items you wanted.
I
Yeah,
have the
I-
inkwell, and then I have the daggers.
Do you want to
Right,
cover
so
one? I'll
that's-
cover the other. I'll
that's-
take the inkwell.
All right, I'll take the daggers.
All right. What do we get off identifying those?
Alright. Who's going first for the... Are you casting them at the same time? I'm assuming, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're,
okay.
we're just both like, pow.
Alright.
Just cracking them out.
Who's identifying what?
Daggers.
Inkwell.
So this is the daggers. And here's the inkwell.
Oh.
Reading break.
Frost and Saren, this is actually going to be fantastic for anyone but you two to have.
What is it?
It's an inkwell that lets the user cast message up to 5 times.
Ah.
So, considering you two already know it, literally any of the rest of us who can't use message to you. So,
That works.
I don't know who. I'm tempted to say Igor or Karina should have this because I feel
So
like
basically
Joppa
times
or I are
sensors,
going to
right?
do something stupid.
I would say give it to Karina.
Presences.
I don't need it.
Me?
I'll
Yeah.
read it out.
It lets
I
the
have
user
that,
cast
yeah.
That's good
message,
for me because I'm
which
just using
since
basic. Like,
Saren
But even
and
if I don't know magic.
Up to 5
Yeah.
times, period.
yeah.
But magic daggers help it all.
But
we'll see. We'll see. What's
So
like.
one of you guys I think should use it because I'm usually going off with one of these guys anyway. So it's no, scratch that. There was one time I
Sure.
went off with Igor, but whatever. I just don't have much of a need for this.
why? No.
Yeah, you should have it.
Okay.
All right, so
Makes
the daggers they are known as the Seven Sword Star Chasers. They're 2 dagger-length blades, one with a sun and one with a moon. These blades are magically bound together. As a bonus action, you can activate one of these blades' abilities. The Moon Presence, you release these blades to the air and they spin, creating the image of a full moon. While active, you gain 1 extra attack per turn and do not provoke attack opportunity. Or Solar Occupation. The 2 blades merge, becoming a long sword length and glows. A large sun symbol appears behind you. Any damage you deal for the next 10 minutes is radiant damage, and it's a 2d4 plus dex on regular.
Damn.
So I would
I'm
like
kind
to
of
suggest
I'm
I
kind
would
of
like
liking
to use
those.
it too. So both of us suggest who do you think could benefit from it more?
Right now, I'm just using a light crossbow. If
I-
anybody gets in close to me, I kind of need a melee weapon. But
I was gonna say
He's
I
welcome
think
now.
this kind of screams give it to the rogue.
okay,
Okay.
I just need to find a proper melee weapon soon.
If
that's
you
all.
want, I
Do
can
you
trade
want
you
my
the 2 bone
warhammer?
daggers I have.
Not that I have
They're
this axe.
they're 1d8s.
That's what I'm doing now with those.
Okay.
Can I use Warhammers?
No, I was.
No.
So what do you get? Anything else?
Do I?
You've spent a collective of 10 minutes to identify those 2 items. Igor, Karina, and Joppa, are you guys doing
Is there anything else that we need to do that needs
mean-
identification, or
I mean, there's not much else to really do.
I just
Anything else with the area? Are we still right over top of the
And a
Sunken
short sword.
Castle?
Mhm.
That-
do you want to play Canasta?
How long does it take to get down to
What?
the Sunken Castle?
I'm just trying to figure out what we want to do. Do we want to play?
How long does
Canasta?
it take to get down there?
To get down to it or
Yeah.
inside of it?
Yes.
What's this one?
Inside of it is like
It's just a short
a
one.
little more than an hour and a half.
I guess I would probably, if
56.
anybody, can anybody come with me? No, everybody took
Nobody.
No, actually,
I didn't-
Igor, Saren, and Wolf
Yeah.
I
did
have
not go underwater with
I
you
have
guys.
both of my potions left. I didn't
So-
take either of them.
How could you get? Never mind.
That's right. You refused to come down.
You were like, I still have water breathing.
That was evil. Uh-uh.
So I mean, if anybody wants to go down,
Evil.
I'll be, I'm okay if anybody wants to go on another little expedition down
I'll go down.
for a little while.
So Igor and Joppa are going under the water.
Yeah, they
You
go
know-
back and search a little bit.
Under
Before
the
storm-
sea.
Before the storm hits, full clarification, we wish to be back on the ship before the storm hits.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if
Okay,
we're
I'm-
underwater, the storm above shouldn't affect us.
Riptides.
This
Oh,
is
You don't want to get
54.
pulled away from the boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't take this the wrong way, you two. I'm not going to go with you because with a storm impending on our ship in the middle of a lake, I want to hold on to that water breathing potion just in case.
Okay, but then send us, if you think the storm's coming and we aren't back yet, Let us know.
Sleeveless.
Saren, do you still have yours?
What?
Your water breathing potions?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes, Aaron does. He didn't
Yeah.
go into
Because
water.
a worst case scenario, those potions may come in handy.
Oh yeah.
So just you two are going down?
Trying to think if there's anything we can give you to aid you down there.
I, I only have my water breathing. I took my water walking from Hydra
Mm-hmm.
because I was not on the boats the whole time.
Alright, so Joppa and Igor. Joppa, are you... I assume you're going to wild shape into something.
Yeah, I'll go back into a seal.
And I'm
Like I
gonna,
was before.
I'm gonna drink the potion.
Alright, so you guys jump off the boat. Joppa, you transform into a seal, giving you a nice 10 out of 10 landing.
See, doggo.
Igor cannonballs in.
I'm gonna try to.
Belly flop.
Can I ride you down?
Wow.
Sure.
Didn't take long for that.
Wolfgang is just Aquaman.
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
Yeah.
11.
Because you're a delicious wild shape.
I have a +4 to handle him.
Wolfgang is just
You're
looking
good.
at this and like remembering when
Ravens.
when Igor got tossed onto Joppa's back when retrieving the boat the other day. I'm like, do you guys just do this every day?
Yeah, Igor, you're
They've
like...
been practicing.
You, as you jump down, you like land right on top of Joppa, and you arms around his neck as you go under.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just do a little time skip because I don't want to go through everything else. You're inside the castle. What are you doing inside the castle?
Just looking
I want to search.
Give me a perception
Graffitiing the
check.
walls.
Actually, investigation.
I'm gonna do a lot of searching.
Okay, then give me 3 investigation checks.
3 investigations.
You said you want to do a lot of searching.
Investigation.
Mhm.
6, 17, and
Oh my god.
20.
Not bad.
I think we got a winner.
Meg, you're not with
Yeah, we got a winner.
Oh.
Yeah,
because
no, we're down
you already
to
took your
one.
potion.
Oh, so okay, yeah.
Okay, so before adding 4, 19, 13, 19.
Okay.
So that's 223,
217.
17.
Yeah.
Joppa, you do notice a pathway leading into what you would presume to be a large room. Do seals have night vision or dark vision of any
Yes.
kind? Okay. So you enter this room and you see it as a large domed
Low
room.
light vision.
Yeah, it works. It's a large domed room with a lot of shelves. It's a gigantic library.
Do I notice him noticing this?
You do notice him leave you behind.
Hey!
Do I notice him noticing?
I see you see me.
Hey! I follow him.
Okay. Inside the room, it seems you're on the 4th floor of the library. Peering down, you can barely make out what looks like it probably is some kind of statue. There are tables down there, some other furniture that you can make out with your low light. But it looks like most of the books are still on the shelves. But there are a lot on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the books would really be worth grabbing.
Are they
Just turn them
waterproof
mush.
books?
That's a lot of books.
Depends on the quality of paper.
Unless
I
they're-
can't really
unless the
communicate
pages are
with
made
you,
out of
so
I know.
Unless they seal
I'm
the
going to
pages.
overlook the books completely because
Okay.
in my mind,
All right,
they're not going to
I'm
matter.
gonna look at the books.
Igor, give me an investigation.
I'm
check.
going to go up to the statue and go check that out.
Is this, wait, there's a statue?
Yeah, there's a statue in the. You're on the 4th floor. On the
Oh,
bottom
there's a-
floor, there's a statue.
Okay, that's a 9.
Okay.
I'm not interested in books.
Actually, there are a couple of books that come to your attention.
Oh!
One being bound in a fiery red leather.
Look, took it. One hand.
On the spine, there are some gold decal designs, and on the front of the book is completely flat, nothing, no words or anything. Just the nice fiery red.
Book of emojis.
And also, there is a very small other book that looks like it's some kind of notebook that a traveler might keep with them in a pouch of some kind.
In my pants.
Okay.
You don't have pants.
And
In my tunic.
Joppa, you went down to the
Hold it
statue.
in between the butt
Statue.
cheeks.
It is a man holding because you've seen the daggers already. It's a man holding what looks like to be those 2 daggers in his hands. There's one raised up. It's the dagger with the moon on it, raised up, and he's stabbing something with the sun dagger. You can't quite make it out because it is kind of eroded and decayed when he stabbed. But that's what the statue is.
Any plaques or anything?
Not really. There is like a lot of rubble and debris. You could give an investigation check to look around it if you choose.
I'll do that.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
Because again, I notice him, and I can't speak with him, so I just gotta follow him.
Stop leaving me.
22.
22? There are no plaques on the ground. There are dead bodies, though.
Oh, joy!
Skeletons, if you will.
Any items or anything, or just?
They're just wearing, like, kind of fancy clothes. Like monk attire, where it's just the robe with the hood.
Would I recognize this?
Give me a religion check.
I mean, what, okay. Can I use my racial stone cutting ability to understand the history of it?
No.
No?
I mean, are you doing it on the skeletons or on the statue?
On the statue.
Oh, then yes.
Okay.
I thought you were looking into the thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know, are skeletons made of stone?
That's stone bone, though.
Okay, I'm considered 18. And what was it, investigation you said again? And I'm double proficient in this. What's my proficiency bonus?
It should be like +2.
Oh, okay.
And our level is 2.
That's 24.
Whoo-wee! You do know a few things about this statue. It's still kind of like hazy in your mind because you kind of glanced over it in your studies.
Oh, I'm not that good at studying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But in your studies, you did read about a man who had made his castle here a very long time ago. He was part of a group of swordsmen together, and they killed a lot of people. Like, so many people. They murdered. They weren't good guys. By any means of the words. Good guy. But, eventually, as things progressed, all the members of this group were slain by another group of swordsmen.
It's just cycle, man.
But were they
And
good
this-
or evil?
This second group of swordsmen, one of them took household inside this castle that was built by the first group of swordsmen.
Okay. Was the group called something?
Nope. Neither of them
okay.
had a name.
Okay.
Alright. You guys doing anything else underwater?
I mean, no items, boxes, anything else that may catch my eye?
Not in this room at the very least.
Okay.
Can I look through the bodies? The skeletons?
Alright, give me an investigation check for these skeleton boys.
Leave no
These
bones.
skelly
boys.
Leave no bones
Terrifying.
unturned.
How
That's a
are we
16.
doing on time, by the way, versus Storm?
Yeah, I
coming
was
to us up
You
top?
about probably an hour
How
from
long
the
are our
storm,
potions
so you're gonna
left?
probably need to be leaving soon.
Okay.
16.
16?
24 hours.
I don't remember.
These
I
guys
think
are like
it was less than that.
these guys are like actual monks. They don't have shit. If you wanted to take their robes, you could.
No, I'm good.
These-
You might be
The
disrespecting
potion
several
that
deities
we
in
took,
process,
does its
but
effects last like an hour or something?
It's 8 hours.
8 hours? Okay. How long have we been down there for?
You last session. Frost, you, Karina, and Joppa had gone down for
Yeah.
your 8 hours already.
Okay, so
You
we were
you're
done with our potion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna point to Joppa and point up.
all right. So
So
you
nod, come on, grab
I'm
on.
gonna grab him.
We're heading out.
you Aquaman the shit out of this. With
That's
the cone.
that's a 19 on my hand. On him.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
You make it up. As you're coming up, like you can kind of just see the storm cloud coming, encroaching upon your ship. The darkness encloses on you. On it was kind of a sunny day, and you can see like the wall of rain come over to the ship as you guys get in. Yeah. So
what'd you guys find?
Well, he had the book. That's about it.
I have 2 books. I'm looking at him first.
You don't want the writer to help you look at the books.
No.
Nope.
No, you write things. You don't read.
Can I
things.
take a look at
I'm
one?
a researcher.
After I look at him, yeah.
Would you like some help?
Sure.
Okay.
But apparently, that castle, we found a statue. Some dude had it, killed a lot of people, like bad, like King Arthur and his court, just bad. And then another group killed him. So apparently, some kind of important dude used to live there. It's hazy. I didn't really focus on it in my studies. I kind of skipped over that chapter.
Wolfgang just gives you like a little bit of a dumbfounded look at like somebody important. You see there's like, that's typically how castles
So
work.
leading from this information that there's
I don't-
bad group.
I've never
and I
come
know the
across much
daggers.
research
Can I do an
indicating
investigation?
peasants owned
Or
castles.
a history check or whatever.
You could give a history check.
Why not?
Sorry.
He's giving a history check. So what are you guys doing? Wolf, Frost, Karina, anything?
Igor and I were
19.
gonna go over the books.
Yes.
It's the daggers just barely are glancing your memory.
It's something that I've known before, right?
It's something you've heard of,
Okay.
not necessarily known about,
Okay.
but you've heard the name before.
So what was that, a history check with regards
He was
to?
checking if he knew anything else about these
I
daggers.
just wanted to know if I had heard about them previously or not.
Could I piggyback on that if I've come across any research on that before?
Give
Now
me-
that we've got a name to slap to
Give
it.
me a history check.
Okay. It's gonna be 13. Nothing new. Okay.
You've
Worth a
never
shot.
heard of these before in
Okay.
your life. Up until today, nothing.
The books.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go into my cabin and look at the books.
Okay.
Shut the door. And just sit down with the books.
Needlessly secluded, I feel like,
Lock
but
the
okay.
door. Make sure double twice.
The cleric and the warlock. And
Prop a
together
chair
looking
up
at
against
books.
The
it.
cleric,
Nothing
the,
can go wrong.
the cleric, the warlock, and the fiend crow just sitting on his shoulder like, this is a completely normal book club.
So you go through the first. Which book are you going through first? The Notebook or the Red Book?
Game.
I'm only gonna show him the big book
Okay.
because
The one with red and gold?
the red one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go through that book. Some of the words are smudged, but miraculously,
Can I use mending?
I mean, you definitely could.
Doesn't that usually like just fix the page, not the?
Well, it would. It would because the ink is still there technically. Otherwise, like if you use mending on something that was
if it's
ripped,
like an irreparable damage.
yeah.
Okay.
Or like if you had ripped a piece of paper and you don't have that like corner and it had ink on it, the mending would just repair the paper.
Yeah.
Do we understand what is written? You said
Yeah, it's in common.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
You read. It is the story of like how the castle traded hands.
Yeah, this is that chapter. This is that book I was supposed to read.
Oh my god.
I recognize it now.
There are 7 swords and 7 members of this group that took the castle, defeating these evil swordsmen. Each one of them themselves criminals in their past, but sought redemption.
Man, gang violence.
Saw redemption and met with a master blacksmith who lived on the top of a volcano.
Thematic appropriateness, or
No, it just helped because the volcano produced a certain amount of ore, Ephraim infused. So there are 7 swords: the Star Chaser, the Celestial Beam, Transient, the Dragon, the Deity, Heaven's Fall, and the Unlearned. And these 7 swords each possess their own special abilities thanks to the Ephraim infused metals. The wielders themselves granted the weapons their abilities, as the Ephraim helped conform the swords to the owner's personality and their own crimes.
so it imprinted on the original owners.
Yes.
Okay.
The story goes on to say how they attacked the castle in a multitude of guerrilla warfare tactics, eventually getting their own army, and one of them eventually cast a spell to create the original lake that surrounded the castle, trapping their enemies inside, and then they murdered them all. My bad. Not murder. You don't murder bad guys. You liberate their souls from their evil bodies.
I
so
don't,
that
I
is-
don't do regular murder. I do adventure murder. That's okay.
It is.
And thus, we found the murder hobo.
So that's the gist of the book. There are some other details, some locations that you don't recognize because they're not like on the current map.
Are there any names to these places or people?
Yes.
So there is.
Not the swords again. We got the swords.
Yeah, you got the swords. There are no names of the people, but there are 2 locations, which is the Tiamat volcano and the Valley of Fog. That's what it was. I bet. I don't know why I was forgetting that. The Valley of Fog, which is like the leading passageway to the Tiamat volcano.
I should have paid more attention in school.
You should have.
I should have. This is interesting.
Have either of us heard of these swords ever before?
Well, given your history check earlier, no. Given your history check earlier, kind of.
I'm the only one that's picked
There's
up on
a
it.
lot of special weapons in the world.
The world, the world's a big place, guy.
Getting bigger
You know,
all the time.
people keep thinking that magic weapons are so special. No, they're a dime a dozen.
Really surprised. Just because catastrophic events aren't going on left and right with how many of these crazy magic swords are going around there.
Every magic item's a sword, Matt. Gosh,
But every sword
Or
can be a magic
translucent
item.
one.
that's exactly right. Anyways, what else are you doing in your little book club?
There was
I thought that was pretty much it.
Did you have any other books you found?
Nope. Nope. One of the
Nothing
books.
else.
No, just the one book. All the other ones were damaged. And also, I was trying to catch up to Joppa. He was swimming too far and too fast. I was gonna get worried I was gonna get trapped down there.
This was a 4-story library.
Yeah, this is the
And
one
you
that jumped
grabbed
out at me.
one book.
Yeah, but see, it jumped out at me because I recognized it.
Okay, let's go join everyone. Wolfgang just starts walking out low-key, judging Igor.
All right. What are the rest?
Knowledge.
The storm is
Yeah.
on you. Just rocking the boat a little bit for right now. Everyone on deck, give me a perception check.
Why did we go inside?
I don't want them snooping.
What are they gonna
Are
do?
you in
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20 for 22.
Okay.
Perception, right?
Hey, that was
Mhm.
10.
21.
19.
Yeah, there's a lot of lightning in the distance. Like, a lot of lightning. Like,
It's a gratuitous amount of lightning.
like 20 bolts of lightning striking, like, almost simultaneously.
Wolfgang comes out right as you guys are all
I
noticing
feel like
this.
that's not.
Sees that and
Right.
just walks right up to Karina, just pats her on the shoulders like, looks like this is your job. And walks back inside.
What direction is it? Is it toward the town that we came from?
Yeah. It's coming, the storm is coming from the town towards you.
Does the storm look natural?
Give me a nature check.
As the druid, you better not mess this up.
At 11. 17.
Yeah, this is a natural occurring storm.
This is a natural occurring storm.
Okay,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean you know what's causing it. Just because it's nature doesn't mean that it's.
We live in a world where
That
gods
someone's not
actively
making it.
intervene.
Yeah, so.
Well, if a
There's-
god's intervening, then it's not a natural storm then.
How's a god not natural?
I feel like
When
there's
a
super,
god
they're
makes
super-
nature.
they're
I feel like this is a
supernatural.
philosophical
Super-
debate where a
They're
strategy
supernatural.
debate needs to be happening.
That's kind of natural.
Okay, so we have a naturally occurring storm heading our way. We should just batten down the hatches and sit it out. I mean, we're coming up on night, right? So
Yeah.
we might as well long rest it.
So those bodies that I pushed over,
Dear God.
I'm guessing that I went through their pockets and everything, so
You
what
did.
did I receive?
You did. I'm pretty sure I already told you what you
It
got
was, I
last
think it
time.
was just some money.
It's like a pit
No.
of gold or something.
I didn't write anything down, that's why.
Well,
Then you
Uh,
got it.
No.
Sorry, I didn't put it in my notes.
Well, we'll
My
say,
house notes.
What did we do to the body of the guy whose head exploded?
So I did get some
pretty sure you just
food,
threw
I
them
guess.
all over.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I didn't want a headless body just floating on the deck.
Alright. We just
Because that would
have
be
a
murder a
lot of
bunch of people.
corpses on our deck.
Frost, we'll just count it off as
Disgusting.
20 silver pieces.
27.
Okay, guys, are we just battening down and getting ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna do a little praying and atoning for my murdering.
Dear Lord, please don't let us die. Don't
Should we
let
count
us
Give me
die.
a religion check, please.
I'll stop.
Oh Lord, I am so sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get that violent.
They shouldn't have pushed me.
Anything else you guys are gonna do before, I assume you're gonna go to bed?
Can
I
I read
can't
my counteract poison book to try and understand it better and see if I can deduct when I read it if I can make poisons?
Give me an intelligence check.
Can
Can I take a look
I
at those
see
books
at
now?
all if there's a source of this lightning? Or
Give me a perception check.
okay.
13.
I'm gonna reroll
Okay.
that.
I have-
Ring because that was really,
May I take a
really
look at
bad.
those books now?
Roll that. Awesome.
Give him the book.
All right, cool.
15.
15,
18.
18. Yeah, so Frost, you do find a way to make your poisons, the spider poison you have, to be a little more lethal, but you do need to get to town to get some of the items you need to do so.
Okay, interesting. Thank you.
Karina, there is a visible source for this storm. So what would you like to do?
Where is everybody else?
I believe everyone else is below deck.
Okay. I would like to tell everybody else that I think that something might be causing this storm. Is anyone else willing to look at it and see if they see something?
Yeah,
that I'm not
I'll come up
seeing?
as I'm still
I
reading the
haven't
book and
looked
take
at
a
it.
look.
And all you
It could look like a storm.
I
Guys.
feel like this is a
Maybe you need an
ridiculously-
arcanic look at it.
Yeah, can we do an Arcana check on this? Because there's a thought that occurred to me. This is a natural occurring storm, but there's also something causing it.
Mhm.
We kind of already encountered a primordial beast whose chaos magic is known to cause storms.
Yeah, if you want to roll Arcana checks, go for it.
Going to be a 12.
That is going to be a 19.
I really don't.
Okay, just you guys are doing Arcana checks. Igor, are you a sleeper?
I'm still
I mean,
praying.
Okay.
As I'm checking, I'm looking at the book that he gave
I'm
me.
not
so-
checking. I'm coming up though to
14.
look at it though.
I mean, 14,
Alright,
I'm not sure what else.
There is some kind of naturally occurring energy that is magical by nature. But you cannot determine what it is,
Not from this distance.
not from this distance.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
Druid Man, you're up.
I already checked it. And
Yeah, I
Real
know.
quick,
normal.
Igor, while you're praying below the ships, giving your little prayer, your little praying dance, whatever you do. You got a 13, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. You just pray. It feels good to your soul.
Yeah, it feels good. That's all I just wanted to feel good about murdering and like hunting.
As it's getting a little bit closer, can I do another nature check on it? Or...
The murder
Yeah,
hobo
sure.
needs a little bit of help.
Ooh, not 20.
All right.
26.
So, like,
Fancy.
something's starting to come to your mind that you remember a very long time ago. Another turtle druid from your home telling you about these creatures that kind of just like live in storms and kind of direct them and move them. They're like kind of common, but not really.
Okay. Do I know what they're called?
Give me a history check.
Oh.
I told you I was
Ah. Alright,
Hey, I was in agreement. I was just reading. Thank you very much.
22.
Oh yeah, they're called Thunderbirds.
Squaw.
Guys, there's an unknown quantity of thunderbirds in this storm.
Ah,
That
Okay.
sounds troublesome. It may just be. I don't know if we
Are
just
those something hostile or are they docile?
Would I know that?
Give me a nature check.
Can we all give a nature check on that one?
Yeah, if you all
Well,
want to
'cause I
try,
told
except
you
for
all what they
Igor.
are.
Yeah.
Igor's still down.
After I'm done praying, I want to read that second book.
That's a 9. 18.
so
14.
Nature check.
Nature check, yeah.
I am not good at that.
19.
17.
They're not by nature hostile. They're a bit territorial.
So if we were to go under the deck, they would not. They may check out the top deck, but they won't.
Chances are they
hunt
won't
us
even
down.
land on your ship.
Like, if we're
Okay.
just not moving, like, we'll be fine.
Okay. So our options are: do we want to try to fight these things for no
Ah,
apparent
ah,
reason, or
ah.
hide below deck?
Fine.
I'm good.
For the sake of the fact that we already had one encounter destroy a ship,
Good
let's
point.
not and say we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is everyone going below deck
Oh wait,
again?
are they just a beast or they're a monstrosity?
No, they are considered a beast.
Do you think, Beast Boy?
We want to make friends. Can we
Yes.
make friends with them?
Ooh, that is a
I want to try
fit.
to make friends with them. I'm gonna stay above deck.
This is how we die.
If you really want to.
This is how he dies. We're gonna be down below.
I'm okay. As the storm approaches, as long as if I can stay above deck safely, I'm gonna be staying above deck.
All right.
I'll stay within like
To
15
watch
feet of
this.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
stay
like-
like in
I'll
the
stay within
doorway.
15 feet of him.
I'm with Karina, keeping an eye on this.
Okay.
Well, because we have the
Yeah.
devotion of souls.
Yeah.
So
Real
just
quick, Igor. You go into the small notebook that you also brought back up.
Yep.
It is filled with mostly pictures.
Ooh, it's a picture book.
It's a picture book.
A decent amount of them are
Dicks
executions.
everywhere.
Okay.
And like the picture has the date of the execution and the crime the criminal committed.
Okay.
A lot of them seem to be murder and rape. There is some counts of grand theft.
Grand Theft Force.
No, just grand theft.
Oh,
Grand Theft Boat. We're in a lake. Damn it.
And there is one count of arson.
Are there any names that jump out?
No, there are no names of the criminal. Just what they did and the date they got murdered. They were executed. My bad. Everything.
Did the person like write their name on the inside of the book?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I learn any cool new finishing moves? From, like watching, like looking at whole execution.
You know what?
Suddenly we're playing Absolver.
Roll me an intelligence save.
he's concerning me.
I'm just curious.
Treating this like this is a skill book in Skyrim.
That's a 4.
That was either going to be really good or really
Yeah, I
bad.
know. I never know with him. It's so fun.
You forget how to walk.
Take 1 point of psychic damage.
Fuck, learning
Doesn't feel
hurts.
very good, does it?
Ow.
But
Any
as
classes?
for actually, there's also a list of very common magical herbs or like magical potions and stuff. Like just no order. It's just a list of them.
You've learned how to make fizzle tea.
I'm gonna rip that page out.
Okay.
I'm gonna rip that page out and stick it. And then I'm gonna give the book to
Saren.
Sarah next time I see him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell him, hey, give this to Wolfgang when you're done.
It's very,
Okay.
very important.
So going back to
There's a
Joppa,
page
Karina,
ripped out
and
of
Wolf,
this, you
I
know.
guess. As the storm encroaches on you further, the rain starts coming down harder. Joppa, give me a strength check.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. 18 plus 4. 22.
Okay.
Souls is great.
You take 4 points of piercing damage.
What the fuck?
The rain is coming down almost like rocks.
Oh, look, sailing.
Okay. This
And
could still end up beneficial, guys.
now roll me a dexterity save.
A bird hits you in the face.
Not even a bird, just a bird shit.
Stupid druid.
7.
7.
I rolled a 5 previous.
A gust of wind pushes you and knocks you straight into the door where Karina and Wolf are standing.
Okay.
I don't think this is going well.
No, I'm gonna go back inside.
Okay.
We just like slump you in. It's like, did you learn something?
Rain hurts, guys.
It's painful.
Anything
I just
else?
wanted to talk to the birds.
It was
Did
a nice
you-
try.
Did
It
you
was.
get a word in at least?
No.
Anything else anyone would like to do?
I'm perfectly fine.
As Karina and I like pull Joppa back inside, do we notice anything looking at the storm moving in?
Give me an investigation check.
Yep, that's rain.
I rolled a 2 and then I rolled a 3.
12.
4.
Wolf, you do notice some blue streaks in the darkened clouds. Karina, you don't notice shit.
I'm distracted.
Did you find anything? We ain't found shit.
Like, we don't hear anything other than like storm, right?
Yeah, thunder.
Like there's no sound of the beasts or whatever that Joppa could have interpreted.
No.
Okay.
So, anything else anyone would like to do?
I head deeper in, away
Sleep?
from this door.
Slip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep as well.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
can
gonna-
I get that book from Saren and Igor?
Saren, are you done?
When
with
I
the
finish reading it, I'll give it off to him, and then I'll
Okay.
go to sleep for a bit.
Yeah.
book? Okay.
Sleep.
Japa?
Was this just your way of not having to talk like a Thunderbird?
Are you going to sleep?
Yeah, I guess.
You can always go back out
Okay.
there and give it the old college try.
Once
Roll
more
another
into the
two.
breach.
Okay. So, like, an hour passes, you guys are all asleep. Japa, you're abruptly awoken.
Oh.
That's not good.
Karina, you shoot lightning, correct?
What?
That is your breath weapon, in fact.
She doesn't snore. She just breath
Yes.
Drop a covey of nuts.
Yeah, I have
Boy, these are some deadly nocturnal emissions.
Storm Aura.
Yeah, it's
So
Her breath weapon
not
is
your breath
lightning.
weapon. Your bronze dragon breath weapon is lightning.
yeah.
I'm just making sure. Yeah. You're awoken to the fact that your wife is glowing very brightly.
I feel I should have probably shared that blue streak information. Maybe that meant something to someone.
And you try to just like touch her, and you're shocked.
Dear, how?
Like static shock. It's not super painful, but it's shocking.
I'm gonna grab my staff and I'm just gonna poke.
Isn't it made of wood? Isn't that
I mean, it's magical, but yeah.
okay?
I love how he's trying to do this on his own and figure it out.
Isn't he cute?
Karina, are you okay?
And you hear "Caw!" from probably like maybe 15 feet away from you.
What?
Yeah.
Inside.
No, like 15,
Okay.
like, you know, anywhere
You're a
from
Disney
15 feet.
princess.
Okay.
Maybe outside. It's outside the ship, obviously.
That's outside the ship.
But it's like,
yeah.
you're like 15
It's
feet
like
below
right
deck
there.
or 15 feet
Do I
outside.
recognize what it is?
It's some kind of bird.
It's one of the Thunderbirds. What did it say? Did it say something?
No, that was just, it was literally screaming. That's what you interpret.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
screaming.
going to rush out. I'm rushing out of the room. Wolfgang, come with me.
Sugar plum.
Igor, go check on Karina. There's something wrong. I don't know what's going on.
I'm still. Oh, are you coming into my room to do this?
I'm kicking in your door and I'm
Okay.
shaking you down.
I get up, take a sip of wine. Fine, let's go. Oh.
And I'd probably take Saren too. Saren! Saren!
Ray of Frost at the door as it bursts open.
Come with us. There's something wrong. There's something going on.
Dramatic about
I'm
his
the only
sleep.
one that everyone forgot about. So while everyone's gone panicked, I start looking through all their bags.
Of course.
I thought you were asleep.
No.
Yeah,
We all get woken up.
All of my
literally
stuff is
the
with
bird.
me.
The bird will get away.
Okay.
Whatever's left.
Okay,
Literally,
so
I don't have a bag, so.
The three of us
It
are
doesn't
going
even
Everyone has a
outside.
travel bag. That's what
Wait,
they use
I'm
to
going
put all their
topside with
stuff
you?
What do you think you just
grabbed you.
I literally can hold
What it is?
everything in my bag on me.
I know.
Everything just goes in there.
So who's going to the deck again? It's Joppa, Wolf, Saren.
Yes.
If the two of you are agreeing, you're coming with.
Are you?
Yeah, sure. Like,
At the very least, we have enough comprehension and identification spells.
oh yeah.
All right. So we'll go with Igor and Karina first. Igor, you enter the room,
Huh?
and Karina has a circle of electricity surrounding her.
Well, this is a new one.
Karina, are you sitting
I don't know. It looks
upright,
like
or are
a
you
prior
still laying
condition to
down?
me.
I'm laying down.
Okay.
Is she,
Yeah.
Are you awake? Is she awake?
I assume. Are you awake?
I
assume-
No.
I assume with the loud
I said I
caw.
was going to sleep.
Oh yeah, this is like an hour later.
Yeah, but he's poked you. There's a cacaw going on.
I'm gonna say we're gonna say you're awake.
Okay.
You're waking as Igor comes into the room.
Yeah.
And you have this ring of electricity around you.
This is
How?
I know. I will.
We can fix this.
Just stay there.
I don't know. Just stay there. We'll fix this.
Okay.
What are you
I'm
doing?
going to take all my candles and make a circle around the bed,
Okay.
and I'm gonna light them.
Can I try something before you do this?
You're up with Joppa
We're
on the
not
deck.
with him.
Can
And
I
then-
try something before you do this?
You're not
No,
there.
you're with them. I'm gonna then get out my censer and fill it with some, incense and light it and start some chanting. Hey, yeah,
He's become Enya.
I'm gonna take my my hammer, which is my holy symbol, and just start waving it around as I chant and see if I can do some kind of
New class.
I-
magic.
I'm
I'm like praying as I chant.
And I'm
To
like
see if I can get
staring
any
at
kind
him
of-
like he's a crazy
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
how is this
yeah.
helping me right
You
now?
roll
Do I
New class,
Roll me
witch doctor.
religion check. And
This is not
Karina,
helping me.
roll me a Constitution check.
Oh.
What did I do?
You put the winemaker and
25.
started feeling your wine.
Okay.
He's a cleric.
Where's Constitution? Unnatural 20.
Whew. Igor, as you're doing this, literally nothing happens. Karina,
nuts.
you get 15 points of temporary HP.
That's unexpected.
for me?
That's how many
I
points?
was like,
15.
No,
Did
nothing
I
happens.
was like, did I give her inspiration?
Nothing happens because of you, but clearly something happened. It just was obviously not your doing.
I'm gonna stop and be like, I don't think this is working. This is not a holy matter. Do you feel okay?
We're gonna go
We're
onto the
cinematic
deck
out of
now.
Window up top.
Whoa. Onto the deck. How are you guys? What are you guys doing? Are you outside the door yet? Or
I am
Slot
not
the
leaving
door
the door
open.
yet.
What do I see?
There are two big ass Thunderbirds
I just picture
on the deck.
I just picture like our heads Scooby Doo stacked in the crease of the door. Just
By
Oh.
big ass, like
15 feet tall.
Dear fuck.
I just pat you on the
I'm,
shoulder.
I'm
Like,
closing the slot. Turn around. Okay, guys. So here's what we got going on.
I believe what you mean, Joppa, is here's what you got going on. Those are animals. Last I checked, you do animals.
Yep. Yep, I understand that, and that's exactly what we're going to attempt here. How's the weather outside?
It's when you were outside. Comparatively, that was mild.
So it's worse.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Would I know, if I was to try to communicate with them through the door, would they be able to calm it down a little bit, or no?
You don't know until you try.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to put myself out there like this, but if I cast comprehend language, I can talk to them and maybe charm them to go away.
That's what I'm about to try to do.
It's gonna be a long minute.
Do you want
Okay, I'm going to hold an action of animal friendship
Okay.
for
Okay.
if they
I'm
start
heading
to
back
attack.
down to see what they're doing.
Okay.
I'm going to hold the action of animal friendship if they were to attack. And I'm going to say through the door, hey, Thunderbirds,
Hey guys.
is there any way you can calm down the storm a little bit so we can come out and talk, maybe?
They make a sharp turn and look in your direction,
Okay.
and you hear, "Well, why didn't you just ask?"
Oh my god!
The storm begins to lighten up.
I
It's
fucking hate you.
it's still pretty heavy. Like when you were out there earlier, that's the amount that they've reduced it to.
Okay. Can I, get out of the door?
We like
without-
open the door and
Gotta
stick
give
our
me a
heads
strength
out?
check to get
Okay.
out the door still.
Oh no.
Are
That's
our
a
heads sticking out now?
that's a 6.
You're not making it outside the
Okay.
door.
Is there any way you can tone it down just a bit more?
No.
No.
Ask them what
Okay.
they're doing on our deck.
Yeah. Wait. What are you doing on the boat, guys?
They just look at you for a second, and they turn back to each other, and you can hear them saying something. But you can't make out what the words are.
Okay. They're just talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're not going to respond to me at all.
They're not responding to you.
Guys, we're just curious as to why you're here. That's all. But we think that something with your storm's doing something to one of our guys below deck.
Just not my wife.
My wife.
My wife.
Yeah,
Roll a dex save.
Roll a dex save.
Now.
Uh-oh.
Nat 20. 22. Wow. That's my second nat 20 of the night. Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, burn them out now.
Congrats.
It's not all my. No, it's not.
He's looking for more dice.
Sean, I don't think you're gonna be good. Well, sorry, John. But
They seem nice.
Yeah, why would you say?
7, 11.
Yeah, up until you piss them off continuously
Take
bothering.
14 points of lightning damage.
What the fuck?
No, wait, my bad. 7. Yeah.
Why?
I was gonna say, do you want to ask them what
I
they're
was
doing
just
to be
talking
affecting
to
our
them.
dragonborn friend?
So I assume by now I've arrived at them.
Yeah. Saren has arrived downstairs with Igor and Karina.
He
left.
arrives
Did
right
you,
as I
seriously
say,
hear
I don't think this is
something
gonna work.
from being hit?
Yeah.
Can I just come up and just like close the door and tell him to stop fucking talking to weird animals?
If you
Tell him to just go fucking sit down. He's done enough for the day.
Frost, you are a weird animal. You understand that, right?
Why
So
am
I
a
see
weird
our
animal?
witch doctor
We just
and
watch him get
We're going back
Got a
downstairs
light
with
bulb?
Karina.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Tear
So-
away. Go.
Saren, what are you doing downstairs with Karina and Igor?
Well, I'm
You
taking.
You think you can help?
I might be able to.
How, please?
Go right ahead. This ain't working.
Is there like a porthole in the room?
Yeah.
All right. Since this is a storm and you have storm aura, try going over there and just discharging some energy outside the window.
Let one rip.
Pretty
Like
much.
a
Are you
lightning
feeling
bar?
gassy, Karina?
Just right through the Godzilla thing.
Fire him the laser!
I know. I feel like I'll kill people though. If
Just-
I do that.
But it's at the portal.
But there's nothing there.
It's at
It's
the
just
side of the
ocean or
Unless
lake.
it hits one of these Thunderbirds.
I doubt it would hurt them.
If
Yeah.
she just stood straight out.
Not
up.
Okay. I guess I'm going to just
I just feel like between.
charge my storm aura.
It's not a holy thing.
While they're
That's
doing
why
that-
I'm
my
going
rock
more of a
weapon.
scientific route.
Well,
I like
she's
this. I like
she's
this.
an overcharged battery to me.
While they're
Yeah.
doing that, I'm still up with Joppa. I'm just gonna start casting comprehend language so that I can maybe help join Joppa in talking to these guys.
Okay. Karina,
Before I do this, can I warn everyone like with the
the ink.
new message?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can just tell.
Well, I
Sarah
could have
messaged
sent.
us.
I
But
messaged
now I
them.
have message, so why not?
But you have
Yeah,
5
but
uses.
now you have 4 after this.
Well,
It's
who
fine.
the fuck
Yeah,
cares?
dude.
I feel
So
like
you
this
let
is
everyone
fun.
know that you're about to discharge some lightning.
Some gastrointestinal distress.
Mm-hmm.
Karina, please roll me the damage for your lightning and double it.
Your breath weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Striking what exactly?
She's supercharged.
She's shooting it out the window, right?
Yeah.
D6.
Yes.
12.
And that's doubled.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
As you fire your lightning out, usually your lightning comes out as like a nice blue. It's like a very dark red.
Oh.
As
That
it
seems evil.
Goes out into the ocean. Into
That's
the
something
lake.
different. I
That's
haven't
different.
seen red lightning yet.
Have you eaten anything unusual?
Another
They're not
circle.
even with us.
Karina, another circle of electricity starts to surround you.
Damn, she's charged up again.
Roll me another con save.
It's a side effect of the Necronomicon.
Maybe.
Maybe.
6.
All right. You take 7 points of damage.
That's not too bad.
No. And you had the 15 temp HP, so
What type of thing? Because she's resistant to thunder damage.
it's not thunder damage. It's not lightning
Alright,
damage.
alright.
It's red lightning, so it's got to be something along the lines.
I'm
of
not
necrotic.
knowledgeable in Dragonborn anatomy. Maybe this is normal.
Now we'll go back upstairs, and now I believe it's Frost, Wolf,
This is
and
fun.
Joppa.
Okay.
What do you guys
Science
doing?
fair.
only Wolfgang and Joppa can talk to the raven. Can talk to the birds. Though.
I had closed the door on you guys and told you to stop being stupid.
Well,
Like,
if we're about to do this,
You're with us.
Oh,
I'm
no.
throwing.
I'm not with you. I closed the door.
No, it's still inside.
Yeah, we were never outside.
They never
We
got
had the slot
outside.
open, talking to him through the slot.
We're just
Yeah, and I
like,
closed
Frost,
it.
Frost, you're here. You're with us now. You're part of this.
I just give you like a blank look. Fine.
Should we really talk to them?
Okay, this is gonna sound like a bad idea. If I can get out there and talk to them into charm, we might have a chance.
So you're telling me there's a
Okay,
chance.
let me do it. Let me do it first. Hold on. I'm going to cast Animal Friendship at level 2, which will affect both of them.
Okay. Do they have to make a save and
They have an
and/or be
intelligence
charged?
of 4 or higher.
Yeah.
Wisdom 14 save.
Okay. Yeah, it fails.
Oh, they fail.
Okay.
No, your spell
Oh, my
fails.
spell fails. Why?
It's the Thunderbirds. They're magic and can't be charmed.
Oh, then I'm not going to be of any help. Thank you for saving me the effort.
No.
Okay. Another no, I'm charming you scenario.
Well,
Yes.
I'm done here.
Okay, I step up to the plate where Joppa was and call out to the birds. It's like,
Okay, what do you say?
Hey,
I'm still standing there. But
is there anything you're doing that might be affecting our comrades on board? We seem to be having a bit of an adverse reaction to your presence here.
And you hear.
I comprehend language?
Comprehend languages does not include animals. It's languages of
Did you
humor.
catch that, Joppa?
did I catch that?
Yeah.
What did it say?
They say, we sense a spark in this area. That's it.
A spark. What do you mean by a spark?
I'm assuming that.
We sense another entity whose affinity towards lightning matches our own.
What do you want with them?
We're here to say hello.
Why don't you couple just say
Okay,
hi,
yeah, this
guys.
is this is dicey territory. Frost, do you want to go message the guys downstairs?
Tell them that.
Bring Karina up.
Yeah.
Karina, it looks like you got some like Thunder Bros upstairs.
I approve.
It's like, so do you just want to have a chat with this friend?
I mean, they kind of give you a level up a little bit. You want to go talk to them?
Lightning. That's all. Jabba, you hear them respond to Wolf. Lightning. That's it. So what's happening? What are you guys doing?
Bear in mind, you guys don't have the context
Should
of
I
this
go
conversation.
upstairs?
Putting on the rubber underwear.
They were looking for you.
The birds
Yeah, but
came
maybe
here
if I
sensing
just
you.
hide, they'll leave.
I think it's just going to bed.
They're camping out on our deck.
Igor, you're going back to bed?
They're waiting for you. They want to talk to you.
They're
not
camping
going
out
without
on our deck, and they seem comfy.
I'm of no help. I'm going back to bed.
Alright,
What? No!
Worst friend.
Igor,
Okay,
Oh my
fine.
God.
Igor, as you go into your room, give me a perception check.
Fuck. Perception. That's a 17.
Yeah, looking out the porthole to your room, you notice a couple of blue streaks circling the boat.
Oh, I don't like that.
Does that mean anything to you?
Does it mean anything to me?
At closer inspection, there's 5 of them flying around the boat.
Can I identify them?
I mean, they're Thunderbirds.
Oh.
They're not letting us go.
Oh, we're trapped.
Alright.
Everybody up on board, yeah.
Go look upstairs.
Okay.
Fine.
I guess we go upstairs.
Okay.
One
Who's
more
going
sleep.
outside?
I am.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Everyone trying to
Well,
get
just, I
outside, roll
guess-
me a
I
strength
guess-
check. Strength save, my bad.
A strength
I
saving.
kind of want to just stay at the door.
I'm watching from the door with arms crossed, just
12.
This is going to be a scientific experiment for me.
17.
Unnatural 24.
Okay.
Dang.
Wait, Frost, what'd you get?
17.
Okay. So, Frost, Joppa, Karina, and Igor, you all managed to get out the door.
Cool.
Upon you leaving the doorway,
The last one out the door.
they encroach upon you and look down on you.
This isn't terrifying.
15 feet tall. Unfortunately, since you cannot understand them, all you hear is.
Joppa!
What are they saying?
And they are saying, another one attuned to the storm. Tell me, what brought you to the lightning?
I'm just gonna tell them. That's what they said. And I'm gonna look back up. Like, what do you mean by what brought her to the lightning?
It looks down on you, like, kind of just moves its eyes over to you. It goes, we are all brought to the lightning somehow. What brought her here? Also, don't speak in her place.
She cannot understand you. I have to
Oh
translate.
god.
I'm sorry, but
Why you
I'm
be
the
a
only
middleman?
one who understands you.
So are we killing these guys or not?
Hold on.
Igor,
off.
make a dex save.
Zap!
12.
You didn't say that out loud, did you?
Oh,
they
yes,
can
he did.
understand me.
Yes, they can.
I know that. Igor doesn't know that.
He'll know that now.
You take 10 points of lightning damage.
Ow!
Whoa. He didn't know that you didn't.
Misty dwarf.
You don't. that you can understand us. He's kind of stupid.
No, I'm just gonna turn to them and be like,
sorry.
normally that's how these things go. We meet, we get in some situation, we try to talk our way out of it, we end up killing things. I'm tired. This is just par for the course.
I apologize.
I'm sorry.
Saren and Wolfgang are just looking at. We can't hear what Igor just said, but we can see.
But
the
you
general
see me
motion.
like,
It's
We saw him get
Wait, what
zapped,
happened
and
to
I
the
just
other
nod
ones that
over at
didn't get out
Wolf
the
like,
door?
yeah, par
Wolf-
for the course.
Wolfgang is just already.
No, they're you four are.
I just
at
want
the
to
door.
mumble
You
how
guys are the.
uncomfortable I am in the rain. How much I don't want to be out here.
But guys,
Fur's all matted
cold.
down.
that's where we're gonna end the
Yeah.
episode today, guys.
Oh,
We're ending the episode right there. Thank you for watching. We're on Facebook as something. We're on YouTube as something. And we're on Spotify as something.
Roll for it D&D on all of which.
Cool.
Like, rate, and review us.
Yeah, guys. Roll for perception. We hope to see you next time. And we'll see what happens.